Hello, hello everyone. Oh, we got a fire going there. That's wonderful. Are we live? Are we live? Let's check. Let's check all different areas, shall we? While I wait for you all to come on. Look out. Come on. Down quick. Come on. Down. Live. We're live. Let's check. Let's check all right, so now we've got streaming all over the place. Hi, Johnny Retro. How you doing today? Good to see you here. Thanks for coming on back. How's everyone's day been so far? Well, I know for some of you it's almost over. Hi, Jeanette. Welcome. I know it's almost over, but for me, thank you. Thanks for the love heart. Hello, Sophie. I know that it's been an amazing day for me. I've had my students for the School of Wesh. Hello, Laura. School of Wesh this morning, and we were talking about consciousness, not in the way that you would read about it. And then I'd like to share with you that I just finished, before coming on here, a healing with a young man who's never experienced spiritual healing, or as some would call it, energy healing. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Katie. Another Tracy. Good afternoon. Hi, Brian. Hi, Willie. Good to see you back. Hi, Miranda, Phillip Island, Victoria. Oh, that's a beautiful spot, isn't it? Yes, Johnny, we'll be getting into that in just a moment as I settle in and you all come on in. Well, I can have a look to you and see what's going on. So, a healing for this lovely young man. Hello, Tracy from Brisbane. Beautiful Brisbane. And as most people that come that have never experienced anything like it before, they're a little bit curious, and thanks so much for the hearts, the hugs, the smiles. Love a hug. Who's missing a hug these days? Hi, Ruby. Hi, Laura. Oh, from BC, Canada. Welcome, Laura. Hi, Ruby again, and Jeanette. All from all over the place. So this lovely young man is actually quite sick, and he's hi Tanya, hi Julie, Jeanette, hi Jojo. I love your hi. That's awesome. Beautiful British Columbia. Yes, it is, Laura. I really missed going over there to speak at one of the events that I was booked to speak at, and of course, everything went pear shaped. I'm really well, thanks, Jojo, and yourself. And a heart, thanks so much. It's beautiful. Darwin, hi from sunny Darwin. There's no sun down here at the moment. So back to this gorgeous young man. So he was having his healing. Hi, Sarah, Angelica, beautiful name. And he went into a really deep snoring sleep, which is just beautiful. And I was directed to go down. Hello, Ray Louise. I was directed to go down to his feet and use something I don't use very often, which was a crystal wand. When I brought him back into the room space, he said, "Wow." I said, "Oh, what's that?" And he said, "Oh, wow. I went to this place where there was this amazing rainbow, and it was like it encompassed me, and I felt so light. I felt like I was in some really amazing part of the sky. And then I felt like all this horrible stuff was being pulled out of my feet." He said it was just the most amazing sensation. And I said to him, "That is absolutely wonderful." Remembering this young man has never experienced a spiritual healing. So he was really blown away, and he said, "I can't believe how I feel. I didn't get much sleep last night, and I feel like I've had 8 hours sleep, and I feel so light." So I was explaining to him that in his abdomen, he had lots of cells that were oversaturated with fluid and with toxins. And this was from a liver that was overloaded within him, and also because of his diabetes. And he said he could feel that, but with the healing, it was all changed, and his stomach felt totally different. Hi, Christy, Laura, thanks. Yes, a rainbow. Um, and he couldn't believe the sensation of feeling the toxic energy being pulled out from his feet. So I wanted to share that with you. And last night, Ray Louise is here with me today. We had some awesome fun in a workshop of how to hear your angels, how to connect with them, and to know that it is an angel you're speaking to, and also your guides. We had a great time, didn't we, Ray Louise? So I really enjoy being able to bring this wisdom and guidance for you. So now let's see what we have for you today. Now, I do also have my links in the information here. So if you would like to follow up with me and have a personal healing, a personal reading, then those links are there for you to book that. I am, I'm not going to say busy, I am heavily booked. So if you do want to book in, you will need to be patient and find what you can in there. Thank you, Ray. It was great fun. Can't wait for the next one. Then, yes, Sally, Ray will tell you all about it. It was fantastic. Or is that the healing? Both of them were awesome. Jennifer Louise, I'd like to know where'd it go? What or I am blocked from intuition. We get blocked from intuition, our own intuition, which is our sixth sense. Every single person has their sixth sense. Every single person has their intuition. And you can always connect to your intuition. All you need is for your head to get out of the way. So if you're in your headspace a lot, if you are listening to media, reading newspapers, listening to crap on the TV, you're not going to be able to receive your intuition. You're going to find that you get really blocked up in all areas of your life. It affects everything. So if you want to be able to hear your intuition, you need to be in a space that is natural, that is quiet, and get your head out of the way. So your intuition is always there talking to you, as are your guides. Your guides are forever guiding you. They're forever bringing forward the information that you're asking for. But it's only because you're too much in your headspace, too much of what we call busyness going on, that you can't receive or you can't hear their guidance. Sophie, yes, some lovely messages from spirit. So let's have some spirit in and also some spirit medicine. I'm going to bring in some of your most powerful guides for you today, and where necessary, whatever angels need to be around. And I do only work with angels. So let's have a look at something for you, Sophie. So Sophie, this is a time for you not to be making any great decisions at the moment. You'll find that the more you try and push to make a decision, the more you try and push to make change in your life, you're going to get more and more obstacles. This is a time for you to retract, to actually bring yourself into a space of doing nothing, which doesn't mean sit around on the couch on your butt and be a big couch potato. It means just letting life be around you while you look at it and observe, and you think about what it is you'd like to be doing, but it is not the time to make decisions. You've got 2 months of that, Sophie. Yes, Ray Louise, we are so lucky to have our guides with us all the time. Lynette K. McFarlane. So there is circulation issues with you, Lynette, in your right leg, and there is also a lot of cluster nerve issues in your right ankle. So there has been some previous damage in that ankle, but what you're getting in the circulation there at the moment, your heart is actually having quite a tough time. Lynette K. McFarlane, this is you. So with your circulation down to your right leg, there's a lot of blockages. You do also tend to create problems around the the valves in the leg. Yes, we have valves in our leg for the blood flow. So yours aren't actually working properly. So you can find that you feel quite listless and heavy on your right side. You really need to look at doing some lymphatic drainage and putting your legs up the wall, helping your heart to manage that blood flow. Carmel, Gillett Inns. Hello, Carmel. Where are you coming in from, please? And Jatindapal, hello. Good morning. It's good afternoon, but good morning to you. Penny Ford. Yes, my girl, that does not surprise me, but we are going to move past it, aren't we? And we are also going to rid your body of it. This is not something that needs to stay with you, Penny. So we are going to work it out of your system and release it. Miranda, that's a beautiful and angel reading. Well, let's see. I've actually got the presence of Archangel Jophiel today, and I'm going to call Jophiel a she, and she is absolutely beautiful. She brings the most beautiful music and guidance. She also has, I was going to say a wicked sense of humour. Not really the right word for angels, is it? But she has the most beautiful sense of humour. She's very comical, is Jophiel. And she says that you need to be able to bring in more humour into your day. Take away the seriousness of things and also the heaviness of things for yourself. So bring into your space things that make you laugh, things that give you a really nice boost, even a really good belly laugh. There's too much seriousness around you. Cheryl Barrett, hi. Victoria, well, lots of blessings to you guys over there and thinking of you every day. Really hope you find something to smile about. Fred Green, did come to the world to save sinners, of whom I am chief. Yes, thank you, Fred. It's always nice to see a lovely piece from the Bible, provided that it is the perfection of the Bible. Goodness me, where have all you people gone? Julie Buick, hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful to you. Laura Culbertson. Laura, your feet are pointing in opposite directions. So if you, and symbolically being shown as pointing in opposite directions, and that means that you're really not steady on your feet at the moment. So not feeling like you're certain of the path that you're trying to take, or even certain of the path that you're walking down presently. Try and bring those feet back into alignment, Laura, so that you're walking a straight line. You know, if we're going to be opposing ourselves and one foot wanting to go out to the left and one foot going out to the right, we're going to run out of energy very quickly and run out of feeling that we've got clarity in our decisions, clarity in everything that we do. So Laura, start to really look at your feet, the way that you stand and the way that you stride. You need to ground yourself more and bring more certainty to you, rather than having the influence of other people's opinion and other people's certainty for you. Come into your own certainty. Laura, that was for you. Ishi Miranda. Ah, that's very good. Good girl. Jennifer Louise, how do I even connect? Now, when I was younger, I've had experiences with some ability, yet it scared me. Do I pushed away and blocked it out? Now I want to access. Oh, you humans, really. Jennifer Louise, I'm not laughing at you. I can totally understand and resonate with you. That's why I have the School of Wesh for people that have been. Hi, Kalani Vidal, Loren, thank you very much for the hands clapping together there. Yes, I have the School of Wesh for people that are like me, and also people who are seekers, because it is downright scary. And we were talking about some of that in our workshop last night. So Jennifer Louise, and for anyone else, when you decide that you want to access being able to see things that aren't in this human form, one, I'm going to say to you, you want to be very careful what you are asking for. Because as soon as you say to the divine, okay, I'm ready, bring it on, I want to see then you will see all right, and you will have a bombardment of beasties, of gremlins, of entities, of everybody comes. It's like having an open house party. You've thrown the doors open and everybody comes in. So before you, hi Delia and welcome, thank you for coming in. Before you decide that you want to go back to being able to hone in to what you were seeing before but found it too scary, you really need to think about what you want to see. And the other thing I'm going to say to you is you need to ask yourself, what is it that you want to do with that? Because you aren't actually the one who chooses. When you are gifted to be able to see things and feel things that other people can't necessarily see and do, it's not something you've chosen to do. And if you're chosen to use it with people or healing or whatever, you actually don't drive that bus. It's driven from a far higher power. But when you have been able to do that and you've shut it out, then you decide you want to open the gates. Be very careful what you want to open it for. I'd be more than happy to help you with that. You can gain some mentoring guidance if you would like to. Hello, Sari. Welcome today. And Sari, ever heal? That's a really good question. You know, will I ever heal from a stomach hernia and excessive weight? Will I ever heal? Well, this is for everyone. You can all heal. You can heal yourself incredibly. The body can change within hours. It really comes down to two things. If you want to heal, you really have to want to heal. And I can hear you all going, well, of course I want to heal. Now, this has been my work all my life, and I can tell you that no, you don't. If you really believe and if you have faith that you can heal and you trust it, you will. If there is any shadow of a doubt with you, or there is some reason that it's serving you, because whatever has been manifested to you by way of pain, illness, disease, then you've manifested that for a reason. So there is something that is blocking you. There's something you're not in alignment with. So if you want to heal anything, one, get into alignment. Two, make sure that you really do want to be free of it, that you want to have a free, happy life. Sounds easy, doesn't it? But it takes courage to heal. And it takes a really defined understanding of faith. Julie Buick goes away. Whoa, sorry. Please understand that these comments go by really fast. So it's not that I'm picking and choosing. It's where I'm guided to. I don't decide. It's where I'm taken to and information that comes out. Positive messages, Johnny Retro. I also don't choose the messages. I am a full and pure channel. If you want to determine messages as being negative, then I would ask you, what are you doing in your life? Guides and angels never bring negative messages. Their whole dedication is to helping humans and helping humans be able to have a better, easier, freer life. It's humans that create the issue. And it's humans who know negativity. Angels and guides do not even have that in their vibration. They've got no clue what negativity is. Delia Santana goes for work. Okay, Delia. So it's going to be another 4 months before you will have an offer of work that you will actually be very happy to get. So you will receive. Thank you so much for the hearts. Really appreciate it. And send them back to you too with loads of love. So, Delia, you do have an opportunity for work coming for you in 4 months. Now, this opportunity is something that you would really like. Hi, Casey. Something you would really like. So, take your faith to that job and really stay focused with what it is that you want. And that's the only thing that's actually stopping you presently from getting the work in a lot quicker. Sarah Ballantyne Gordon, love it. Thanks, Sarah. Jennifer Louise, what are basically what are doing? I don't understand that question. Sorry, Jennifer Louise. Yes, Ray Louise, it sure does. It sure does take courage. Jennifer Louise, you can't sleep without a light on. Goodness me, it's really interesting. Sarah Ballantyne Gordon. Sarah, there's a lot of heaviness in your heart. There is also in the base of your lungs. There is a lot of fluid there. You're prone to having chest problems, but the interesting thing is that you've got an imprint of a grandparent over the front of your lungs, so they've actually very kindly left their chest issues that they had in this life with you. You would want to do some release work, release prayers, and send all that energy back, that imprint back to your grandparent. It's a grandmother and she's on your father's side of the family. She had a lot of chest issues, used to get a lot of bronchitis and colds, and there's even pleurisy showing here. And she's very generously stamped you with those same kind of weaknesses in the lungs. They don't belong to you. You actually have a very good set of lungs, but taking on her energy will change that. So do some release prayers around that grandmother and send all her stuff on its way. Ruby Prasad, your spiritual journey. Well, in that word itself says it all, your spiritual journey. It really is a journey, as is this life. So when you're looking at a spiritual journey, you're really wanting to be able to reconnect to your truth, to your soul, to your heart. And it is the most beautiful journey. It is only ever when we get caught up in the way of this three-dimensional world that we come astray from our spiritual self. Please always remember, everyone, that you volunteered. You requested to be here in this world, so everything that you bring to you in this life has some kind of message. It has some kind of advancement for you or reconnection for you, even pain and suffering that you create. And yes, I'm emphasizing you because you manifest the stuff that takes place. Doesn't happen to you, it takes place with you in this life. So when you're going on a spiritual journey, remember that that is taking you home to your soul. It's taking you home to everything that is you, while still being very grounded and very centered in being able to live this life, because you came here to live this life, not to live out in bloody woo-woo land, not to live out in the cosmos somewhere. You're supposed to be living here. So you want to have a really good foundation. You want to understand your foundation and your drive for life so that you can have the balance. And when you connect more into your soul self, then you can balance life on the other side. You know, my acronym for my business, HEAL with Gwenda, is harmonious, enlightened, aligned life. And when you are living from your soul, you have a harmonious, enlightened, aligned life. Yeah, Sarah, you're most welcome. You need to do a lovely prayer to her and just offer all that lung stuff back, because it isn't yours and it is not what you came through this world to experience. Hello, Kay. Lovely to see you here. So something that I was speaking to my students in the School of Wesh about, I'm having trouble shaking it. Yeah, okay. Jeanette Bell, I'll be back to you in just a flash. And in the meantime, I'm going to send through a lovely jolt of energy for you so that we can clear all that heaviness that is in your etheric field. It's actually blocking up your aura. So where the aura should be nice and light and vibrating beautifully, we all have our frequencies in our different energy bodies and energy fields. Jeanette Bell, yours looks like it looks like a bell that really needs a damn good dusting. So there is just too much clutter of energy. There's too much heaviness of other people's stuff. Jeanette, you want to give up taking on other people's stuff. It's not your gig. It's not your business, in a nutshell. So you really need to look to yourself more and use raking effects through your aura. You know, if you were doing your hair, you would be combing through your hair, right? Do the same thing through all of your energy fields and use the wind. If there's a, God knows we've had massive wind here, great to stand out in it and just let the wind blow everything away from you and cleanse all of your energy fields. Hello, Debbie Keys. Hello, young you to you. Thank you very much. I am having a wonderful day, beautiful healings, and then here with all you gorgeous people. Thank you so much for that feedback. Yeah, actually, Debbie, it is quite busy around you with the window, as I see it, the window of heaven. So the window of heaven is where I get to have access and where loved ones can kind of open the window and look through, let me know they're there. And at the moment, Debbie Keys, you have got 3 of your loved ones that are in the heavens. It's actually 2 men and 1 lady, and they are looking upon you right now, and they're really thrilled that you asked if they were there. Now, one of the gentlemen is grandfather to you from your father's side of the family. He says you need to get yourself moving, you need to get yourself sorted out more and stop wasting time, stop procrastinating. You're making him a little bit frustrated, so he's having a laugh with you. The beautiful lady that is there is from your mother's side of the family, but she's not a grandmother. She is more like an aunt. In fact, to you, she's a great aunt, and she's been gone for a long time to the heavens, but she oversees you like a guardian quite often, because she has got a really special, a soulful connection to you, and she thoroughly enjoys being able to be your guardian and help you go forward in your life, help you be able to make decisions. Now, she's also teaming up with that grandfather and saying that you're really not doing it justice at the moment. You're just taking too long with stuff, so you better get on with it. Lynette's asked a really good question. If a grandparent, for example, leaves a negative imprint, why would this occur? Okay, let's take it back to when we first arrive in this world. We arrive into this world with whatever our soul is coming here to experience. We have our own gig going on, right? But the minute that we arrive, we're actually taken up by someone else, and most often it's a doctor, a nurse, midwife, whatever. You are immediately in their energy fields. You are already being imprinted through their energetic fields. Then you're handed to your mother, and now you are in all of her energetic stuff. If she's got anything going on in there that is from other relatives, guess what? It very kindly imprints across to you. It's not because anyone deliberately wants to bring any harm to you. It is a lack of awareness of what we carry in our energetic fields. It's a lack of consciousness. And again, that's no blame on anyone's part. It's just the way life goes here. I have seen a grandfather who tried to actually take over the life of his newest great-grandson, and he fronted me and said that he wanted to live through his great-grandson. I dealt with that and got rid of him. He had no right to do that. So that's quite different to someone imprinting their energy and their health issues onto us. So if we go back even to being in vitro, so when you are growing inside your mother and you're in the womb, you actually get imprinted upon by everything that she's experiencing, her emotions and anything that's going on in the relationship around her. So if you have a child that is experiencing, I'm sorry to say this, it is quite dark, but if you're having a child who is only 8, 9, 10 years of age and they're talking about taking their own life, if you were to go back into the mother at the time that she was pregnant with that child and soon after it being born, you would find that she was having a lot of emotional disturbances and may very well have been wanting to take her own life. So the child has had that imprinted across to them. I notice I do not call it a genetic thing, genetic inheritance. Bullshit. So it is more about what has been imprinted energetically, which means it's not ours, so we can get rid of it. It's the same as having cancer in the body, multiple sclerosis in the body. These are all things that we've created through a disturbance in our energetic fields. So the more conscious you become, the more aware you become of your thoughts, your words, your actions, your responses, the easier you can heal things, and you can get rid of other stuff that's been donated to you. Samantha, love, if they're always negative towards what you believe, shrug them off. You can't walk in their shoes, they can't walk in yours. It doesn't matter, even though they're family. No big deal. If you're going to stand for what you believe, it takes courage, and you've got to do that. You're very welcome, Jeanette. Kim Gualdi, thank you. That's lovely. And again, thanks so much for the hearts and things. Watching your feet means watching how you're stepping. Are you stepping straight, or are you stepping out to the side? And the imprints aren't the same for everyone, and it doesn't always mean that you have got an imprint that you're carrying with you that's actually creating issues in your life. So don't all get carried away about that, okay? Laura and everyone else, multiple sclerosis and motor neuron disease, they are horrible conditions. There's no doubt about it, as are many other awful long-term illnesses. Now, here's the thing. If you've signed up, if in this case, Laura, your mum has been diagnosed with MS, if she signed up for that, if that's what is in her soul contract, then that's it. There's no changing it. If, however, it has been manifested through the way that she hasn't been able to work with nerves, things that make her nervous, things that put her nerves on end, that get on her nerves, that tie her nerves up in knots, because that's what multiple sclerosis is, and it's all gone down the spine and it's just wound everything up into big balls of knots and things, then that's something she can actually turn around. Now, as I said earlier, everyone says they want to heal, but no, they don't, because you bring stuff on in your life for a reason. The same as when you're having a conversation and you're whinging about stuff, or you're dumping on people, you're doing that for a reason. So when you understand your reason, you can clear your life incredibly. So being sick, having pain, serves a lot of people, right? It sounds terrible, but it's a fact. So if MS or cancer or motor neuron or rheumatoid arthritis is not something you tick the box for to experience in this life, you can change it. You can heal it. So, Laura, just because mum has been diagnosed with it does not mean that anyone else in the family will get it. The medical system is big on telling you that things are hereditary. I'm going to say to you, if it's been imprinted to you, you may very well get the symptoms, you may very well have some of it, but it doesn't mean it's got to come full-blown into your life. When you take charge, when you run from your personal power and you understand your personal power, you can heal anything and you can change anything in your life. The trick is understanding who you are, what your foundations are, and what your body's telling you. Your body is the most amazing messenger of the soul. Your body is actually the telegraph from your soul to go, not happy here, there's something going on that you're just not addressing, and you're not taking me seriously, and I need you to. So yes, old patterns as well. So your way of behaving, once again, we go back to when we were born and even before we were born. So we react and we respond by what we've learned, what we've seen other people do. And by the time you're 6, you've got that many layers of other people's junk. You don't know who you are. You don't respond as to who you are. The joy is that at any time in your life, you can suddenly go, had enough of this, and I want to know more about me. It's wonderful to release yourself. Hi, Michaela J. It's wonderful to release yourself of everything that's not you, and you can do that. It's fantastic. It's so empowering. Where you gone, Michaela? Michaela J. I want to put my hands out on my desk here like an old gypsy fortune teller. And I have my hands spread as I'm sitting in front of you, Michaela, and I'm looking down towards my hands, there are cards in front of me, which means that you have a deck of cards. And when you have a deck of cards, you either play them all or nothing. Are you a good poker player? This deck of cards is representing you not being able to make up your mind, and I have got compromising going on in a love relationship with you. Now, this beautiful old gypsy woman that's here to bring this message through for you says that you just won't look beyond. And what she means by that is you refuse to see things as they really are. So you will make excuses for the way other people behave with you and towards you, rather than really accepting how things are. She's got her hands really firmly planted in front of me here. And that means that you have got a very stubborn streak in yourself, and you get very pedantic, but not to your advantage. You see, when you dig your hands in and dig your heels in, you're actually missing the greatest messages from your soul. Amanda Stevens, hello, good afternoon to you. Skylight, how do you do? Hello, dear you. Hans? It's always possible to avoid having tablets. Medication has its place. I would never suggest that you just throw away any medication that you've been taking. And as I've been saying, you can heal anything. Anxiety and depression is a state of mind because you're not able to come to terms with the reality that's around you, and also because you're trying to avoid living in the present time. State of anxiety and depression stems from fear and not being able to cope with things around you that you feel you haven't had any control over. Once you learn to take back your own sense of power and your own sense of control, that fear and anxiety and depression subsides immediately. You know, the body and the soul just wants to be well. There's no body and soul that wants to be in pain or wants to be constantly sick. So if you just release your soul so the body can heal, you would feel so much better. Angelica Barbosa Powers. Well, that's a beautiful space to go into, isn't it? Into our love life. The thing is for you, Angelica, if you could have a look at the way that you receive love and what you believe you're getting versus what you're really getting, you would be able to see that you are not aligned to the love that you place yourself out there for. This means that you're bringing to you people who really aren't aligned to your heart. It's like you are on a very superficial level of love. That'd be lovely, Debbie. You're welcome, Michaela. Samantha Love, you may have just heard me say anxiety stems from fear of not being able to have control in your life, and it is a falseness. Anxiety is something that you brew up because you spend a lot of time worrying about what might, what could, what if, and it brews up because of things that you want control over and feel that you just can't have that control. You've got to learn to breeze with life and let life be, accepting what comes. Hans, you can leave anxiety and depression very easily. You would all be amazed at what the difference a choice in the way you think, the way that you speak, and what you want to think about yourself. You would be amazed at how quickly that shifts your energy and brings your soul forward and brings through the strength that you have in your soul. Thank you, Tracy, very much. Being able to harness yourself to a place of being empowered. Now, I'm really not fussed with all these, cliched words, but bringing yourself back to a space of being able to have your own sense of empowerment. Who would like me to do a beautiful, empowering meditation for you? So you're going to sit with me. Thank you, Debbie Keys. I do love my garden, and yes, flowers do give me a lot of joy. Who would like to have a nice power surge through them? I'm going to take you through your solar plexus, and we're going to align you. So if you've got anxiety, if you've got depression, if you've got fear, you know, any of those things that are really holding you back, thank you very much. Any of those things that are really holding you back in your life and just making you feel really stifled at the moment, let's go in there and fire up your beautiful flame of life. I say that the sacred flame of life resides in your solar plexus. It can never be extinguished because you are infinite, right? But it can be dimmed and it can go down low. So what I'm going to get you to do, is to be able to connect to your soul. So connect to your eternal flame of life, and we're going to see if we can raise it up and make it be a lot more vibrant and a lot stronger. And what I'm going to leave you with is you can go there to your midsection and be able to bring that power forward anytime that you're feeling in doubt, that you're feeling stuck, that you're tired, that you feel miserable. And if that anxiety wants to get a hold of you, I'm going to take you into this beautiful space. Okay, are you ready? We're going to do this eternal flame of life exercise now. So what I want you to do is put your feet flat on the floor. Make sure your spine is lifted up long and tall. So I want your chin to be nice and aligned. So we don't want the chin hanging forward or the shoulders drooped. You're going to lift your chest, lift your spine up lovely and tall. Make sure that you are supported with the chair or the couch that you're sitting on. So make sure that your back is well supported, as is your neck and your head. Right, getting yourself all sorted. Ready? Now, allow your hands to be soft on your thighs with palms up. And you're going to just take some gentle breaths and gentle breaths. And as you take each breath, allow your shoulders to soften. Let yourself feel the body just relaxing. Let the body's going, oh, at last. You can feel your face soften. And now you're going to take your right hand and you're going to place it palm in towards your navel. It's not touching your body. You can softly close your eyes. And I want you to feel into your right hand. Your palm is facing in towards your abdomen, but it is not touching your body. So even if it is just a few centimeters away, it's just going to sit there. Your left hand is still on your thigh. Now I want you to take your attention to the palm of your right hand, and you're going to start very gently turning that hand in clockwise circles. And as you do that, start to see if you can feel the energy pulsating in your fingers, and then start to feel that there is an energy building from your abdomen to the palm of your right hand. Now that hand is continuing to move in a clockwise direction. It doesn't matter how big or small that circle is. If you allow your soul to guide it, you will find it will be the right size for what it's meant to be for you. And the whole time you can feel your body relaxing. You can feel your body saying, oh, at last. Your face is soft. Your eyes are soft and your breath is just gently flowing through the nose and out through the nose. Your right hand continues to make that circle and you can feel the energy building. Now you're going to place your left hand behind your right hand, connecting. So now the palm of your left hand is resting on the back of your right hand and you're going to hold there still. Holding the hand still and feeling in your abdomen, between your abdomen and your hands. Notice the energy. Now you're gently going to bring your hands towards your abdomen where they're just almost touching and you don't need to open your eyes. You know where your body is. Now in your mind's eye, you're going to see a flame. Your flame. And what you're going to notice about the flame is it's sitting in front of your hands. The flame is sitting between your abdomen and the palms of your hands. You're going to notice what colour the flame is and also how it moves. Is it flickering or is it still? Is it trying to climb up? What colours can you see in the flame? And you're going to stay looking at the flame until I call you out of the flame. All the time feeling the energy, feeling the warmth of the flame in the palm of your hands. Your body is soft. And feeling the energy in your abdomen. And as you breathe in and out, you notice the change in the flame. We're going to start expanding the flame. So as you breathe in, you're going to see the flame rise up. Still noticing the colour, the tip of the flame, the change in the shape. But as you breathe out, you notice the flame stays larger. It's becoming more intense in its colour, or is it not? Is your flame small? Is it just flickering? If it is, we want to expand it. So you're going to call upon your eternal flame of life to bring forward all of its power and energy, and you're going to give it the courage and tell it is free to bring forward the courage to be everything that it is and everything that you are. Now, with keeping both hands together, you're going to start gently creating that circle again. So the palm of your right hand faces your stomach. The palm of your left hand is connected to the back of your right hand. And you're moving your arms in a clockwise circle, all the time looking at your flame of life, your eternal flame of life. And start to feel the difference in the intensity and the depth of the energy. Taking your hands closer as you move them in the circle. Take them closer to your abdomen. See the flame moving back deeper in towards the depth of your abdomen. And as you make the circular movement, you are now connecting to your abdomen, and you continue the circular movement while still seeing your flame, the eternal flame of life that is your soul. And now you cup your hands and hold them close on the abdomen. Feel the energy, feel the warmth, and see your eternal flame of life as it sits deep inside your abdomen, noticing the size of the flame, the movement of the flame, and the colour. Has it changed from when you first saw it? Is it brighter? Is it stronger? As you look upon your eternal flame of life, you feel its power, you feel its guidance. We thank your higher self for bringing you to your eternal flame of life today. And as you very gently release your hands off your stomach and place them on either thigh, keeping your eyes closed, your body continues to be relaxed. You sense the feeling in both hands. Notice the energy. Now you're going to bring your right hand up to your heart, your left hand across your right hand. Feel that energy and see the eternal flame of life as it sits in your heart, the sacred heart of Jesus Christ. Imbibes your eternal flame of life. Feel that energy. See that flame. And now as you gently release your hands softly one at a time back down to each thigh, you will softly open your eyes and allow them to land where they need. You will gently bring them back into the space of the room that you are in, feeling your hands. Now softly start to move the fingers. Release the hands off the thighs and take a lovely breath, bringing your eyes forward. Letting them come back into this space. Now you have your eternal flame of life that you can capture any time, and you can use that meditation, you can use that approach to bring yourself in alignment with your eternal flame of life anytime. Anytime that you feel stuck, that you feel anxious, that you feel a bit miserable, and allow yourself to see the vibrancy, the courage that is held in your eternal flame of life. God bless you all. And when you're back, if you'd like to let me know how you're feeling. Lovely, Ray Louise. Thank you, Debbie. The more that you practice that, the stronger you will get with your connection to your eternal flame of life, and the more powerful you will feel and see the flame. And any time that you're just feeling a bit low, that you're feeling like you need a really big lift up, go there. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Julie. Sarah, that's awesome. Go there. Go to your eternal flame of life. And the thing for that, oh, thank you, Kay. The thing about that, yes, Jody, you will have done. Thank you, Angelica. Thank you, Kim. That's lovely. Skylight, Hans, thank you. That's beautiful. Blessings to you too. And Michaela. You can visit your eternal flame of life anytime. You can draw the energy from there and bring yourself forward. Oh, Laura. Tears of joy, love. Tears of release. Thank you, Delia. Yes, please do. My gift to you, the Eternal Flame of Life meditation. It is one of my favourites. I have an extended version of it, where I teach you how to extend the energy out away from your body and bring it in. But for today, Delia, thank you. For today, that is a lovely start for you, and it's a beautiful place to go to bring calm, to bring clarity. Hi, Steph. Bring the clarity that you might need, and just for bringing you back to a centeredness and where you can see that you have the power within you. Remember that your eternal flame of life can never be extinguished. It only dims with the worries of this world. Ah, beautiful, Jennifer. Yes, good stuff. Good work. Jennifer's just saying she actually felt it. So if anyone else felt it, or Connie, I don't do cards, sorry, love. Anyone else felt it or felt the pulsating in your hands, you know, it's really lovely. And when you do that meditation, you can take the energy, when you expand the energy and get it more, you can take it and actually place it anywhere on your body that you've got pain, or anywhere on your body where you're feeling, you know, out of discord, and it will take away whatever it is. Oh, Angelique, thank you so much. Yes, excellent, Jennifer. Yeah, energy in your hands. So, look, I'm just so delighted to have been able to be here with you all today and to bring through that meditation for you. I don't know if you know, but this Sunday is the Spiritual Events Expo. And you can come in and see many of the wonderful readers and healers and gifts and all sorts of things. Yes, Miranda, that's beautiful. So when you've got that warmth in your hands and when you can feel the energy buzzing in your hands, that's where you can place it on your body, wherever you've got stiffness, soreness, lack of energy. Okay, so you can really use that, because it is the glory of your eternal flame of life. So on Sunday, come on back and join me again, and the other beautiful people that are going to be in the expo. There's so many to choose from, beautiful booths and virtual booth holders. So come on in on Sunday. It's all day, and I'd love to see you back then. If I don't see you back then I'll look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. Who knows what Spirit will bring in. I didn't introduce myself, so for those of you that haven't, oh, that's fantastic, Miranda. Yes, I'm excited too. It's online, Tracy, so you want to look for actually this page, the Spiritual Events Directory that you're on now. There is a link on this page for the Spiritual Events Directory, Spiritual Events and Alternative Expo. Spiritual Events Alternative Expo. Search it on Facebook, search it online, and you'll find all the ways that you click in. It's free, and you can then step into the different booths and things. So just like going to a great big expo, walking in, and then you go around and have a look and see who's there. I'm trying to put my link up. I'm Gwenda Smith, Spirit Medicine Woman, is my booth. For some reason, with the changes with Facebook, I couldn't get the link to work, but you'll be able to find me. So that's Sunday, and then I'll be back next Tuesday, and then I'm looking forward to running some more fabulous workshops to do with connecting to your intuition, angels, guides, and all wonderful things. So my blessings to you all. Thank you again, and for all your interaction, your hearts and thumbs up and hugs. I send them all back for you too. Delia, I have put my contact details and connections there, but you can find me, or you can connect with me via the website, which is healwithgwenda.com. So you can find me there. I've also put my Facebook community page there, so you can connect with me by private message there or on my posts. So there's lots of ways to connect directly with me, and I'd love to hear from you. Debbie, thank you. That is beautiful. So much love to you all. Have a wonderful day, a blissful day, and remember, go back That's fabulous, Jennifer. Yeah, please do go back to that lovely little meditation, practice it, and really use it so that you can draw your empowerment, your beautiful power from your soul. Thank you, Miranda. I love to connect with you all too. So have a beautiful rest of your day. Be safe, keep well, and stay strong in your hearts. And I'll see you again very soon.